Hello everyone. Okay, I'm feeling much better now today compared to yesterday. So, weekly tech video. Yes, we have news compared to last week when we had nothing. So, we have a lot of news and let's get started. Redmi Note 11 series, which launched in China and it is amazing for the price to specs ratio, is getting international. Hopefully, as per the rumors suggest, it will get Snapdragon process in international market compared to MediaTek process Dimensity processors that it has got 810 and 920 in China. So that would be good news if it actually comes with Snapdragon processors in international market, India and around the world, Europe, wherever. It is an amazing phone, the whole series, Redmi Note 11 Pro, Pro Plus, everything. But yes, Redmi phones were the cheaper phones for Xiaomi brand, and now the phone prices are slowly and steadily rising higher. So they are going above $300 now, like $350, $400, but they still remain the price to performance ratio kings. They are amazing value for the price that they are being offered, and 100 watts charging for a Redmi Note series is just crazy. So we will see them potentially on November 30th in India, hopefully with Snapdragon processors. Pixel6 camera, it got new features, and it got heart rate tracking and respiratory tracking, which I also see on my phones, on Honor, on this Samsung A series phones. So I kind of feel that heart rate and respiratory tracking is not exclusive to Pixel phones, because I have it on my phones as well. Check out Google Fit, and if you scroll at the bottom, you might see heart rate and respiratory tracking on your phones as well. So check that out. And Google Camera 8.4 got some new features to even older Pixels. So that's a good news. It's a very good news that older Pixels are still getting updated features. Okay, Samsung Galaxy S21 FE is finally coming in January in CES 2022, but it might be dead on arrival because it has been leaked. The marketing materials are leaked, and it is not very different from the S20 FE. Like, it's a minor upgrade, very little changes. And the thing is, by the time it gets released, most S21 series, which are, not the FE, which are full-blown S21 series, are also dropping in prices, and they are at these similar prices to what it will be offered. So it doesn't make sense to get an S21 FE with less features or compromises on hardware, and it makes sense to get the S21 full-blown series, which is better in terms of hardware, because the prices would be kind of similar, some very little minor differences. So let's see how we'll know how the sales of S21 FE come. So newer Eco devices, Amazon Eco devices, are getting motion detection capabilities only 4th generation onwards. So I have a 3rd generation, I think, Echo Dot. I will not get it. So in the Amazon Alexa app, you will see motion detection features. What that means is, by the time you walk into your room, your music or radio can start playing, your lights can turn on, and if you walk out, it can sense that you're no longer in the room, so music can stop, your lights can turn off, which is an amazing feature, but only 4th generation onwards, only newest Amazon Eco devices. Instagram is giving big gift to influencers, so up to $10,000 for posting reels, but it's only in US. It is in limited capacity so far. It's in testing. So Instagram is contacting some influencers who have a lot of followers, 50,000 or more, and they are being offered up to $10,000, but it is on case-by-case basis. Some are getting less, some are getting more. It just doesn't matter. It is not guaranteed that you will be getting 10,000. Some are getting 600, 11, whatever. There's different reports of different amounts being offered, and it will get more personalized from next year and onwards when they launch it full-blown, and they are gonna pay influencers posting reels. Okay, Windows launched SE versions of Windows SE, SE laptop, everything to compete with Chromebooks, which are getting a lot of traction in the education sector, especially in the US, and for geared towards students. So let's see how they kind of, if they manage to get some kind of market share from that Chromebooks. Reliance JioBook specs got leaked online. It is looking very basic, like 2 gigs of RAM and everything. It's coming potentially with Android OS. Let's see, we will know soon, like, because it is leaked, so the launch cannot be very far. So we will know very soon what it is and what it entails. Samsung's next A series crop of phones are leaked. A33, A53, A73, and they are looking bad because they are finally getting rid of headphone jack from the A series, which is a very bad move. I mean, if that happens, people who still value headphone jack like me, I would only have an option of Redmi Note series. Redmi series of phones are the only ones which are still keeping the headphone jack. It is getting really, really rare. Okay, 125 watt charging is getting mainstream next year. All the BBK brands, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus, Realme will all have phones with 125 watt fast charging. Great time next year. Dimensity 2000 from MediaTek got leaked, and it is blowing every SoC out there, out of water. It has got the highest Geekbench scores, and it will power a lot of phones next year. So it is looking like a killer processor, and it might just take a lot of share from Snapdragon, but it's just people still don't trust MediaTek processors. I don't trust them. There's no developer support. So let's see how it fares, what happens. But their Dimensity 2000 phones are coming very soon, hopefully next year, even this year, maybe at the end of December. Realme will launch a premium smartphone. Finally, they're not restricting themselves to flagship killers, so not 30,000-40,000 phones. They will go full-blown 60,000 plus phones. They might face the same issue which Xiaomi has faced. Nobody wants to buy a Xiaomi premium flagship phone, 60,000-70,000 rupees. No. So Realme might face the same issue, and they might just discontinue. They might launch it in India and not continue that, because I don't think people would spend 60,000 rupees on a Realme phone. So let's see how that happens, but I kind of feel that would be the same fate. So let's see. We'll know that soon. That's it. A lot of news still. So take care of yourself. Come back next week, Saturday for crypto news, Sunday for tech news. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you can. Feel free to share this video if you find anything useful, or if you feel anyone else might find this useful. Take care of yourself and talk to you soon. Take care.